Hey guys, so in this video we're going to go over a subject that for some agents is uncomfortable because they just don't see much success with it. And for other agents it's going to be eye-opening because we're going to turn something that is typically just a function of being a real estate agent and turn it into a lead generation session. So the concept for today is, how do we change our open houses to be a lead magnet for buyers? And then how can we translate that in our listing presentations to impress sellers that we're different? This strategy I'm going to share with you right now, I would probably be willing to bet that no other agent in your area uses this strategy in their listing presentation or implements this strategy for lead generation. So let's go ahead and jump into Mailbox Power and let's pull a list to advertise our open house for. So let's go ahead and build a mailing list. And now what I'm looking for, guys, and I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to put an address in, and I'm looking for a radius around an address. So let's go back to the example address we were using. But in this case, instead of 0.9, we're going to go out 10 miles, okay? And you're going to see a very large audience. So what we're going to do is, let's just act like this home right here is our brand new listing. And I want to find every buyer with a 700 score that makes a specific income that's been renting. I want to find them and invite them to my open house. Yes, you heard that correctly. You can use the lead generation software in Mailbox Power coupled with our cards to invite buyers to your open house. Now, why is this important? Before we talk about the fact that you're getting bodies into your door, imagine showing this to your seller. Mr. Seller, when we take your home, if we go ahead and schedule an open house, this is our strategy to maximize getting buyers into your home. So you go in and you talk to them about how no other agent in town is going to go out and find buyers that live within X amount of miles from your address and invite them into your house. We do that with a very targeted list and postcards, right? So you can really finesse that part of your presentation up. And really, what I would do is I would create a couple dummy cards that look like they're cards that would have been sent to invite others to an open house, and mail those cards to yourself and keep them in your presentation file, right? But for this case, we're also going to kill another bird. We're going to go ahead and try to line up a bunch of buyers to come see our brand new listing. And why is this important? In Florida, now I don't know about your state, but in Florida, we're transactional. That means I can write an offer on my own listing, and I've done that multiple times. This year, I had a home that was listed at $340,000. I went out and used this principle and got a buyer for it. And I made almost $19,000 on the sale of that home by writing the offer for my buyer. I would have never gotten that had I not used this principle. All right, so here we are. We're going to now go ahead and get rid of some people in this demographics. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of everybody that's not a renter. I want these renters that have been renting for at least 3 years. I want them to have at least a $75K a year income or higher. Now, before I go any further, let's see what that list comes up with. Matter of fact, while I'm waiting on that, let's go ahead and do this. I want them to have at least a 650 credit score. And we'll go back up here. So remember, we started off with 75,000 potential people in this audience. Now, why am I using 10 miles out? That's the farthest I'm going to go out. And if I have to bring it into 5 miles because the list is too big, I'll do that. But the reason I go out 10 miles is, according to the National Association of Realtors, buyers are going to buy a home within 5 to 10 miles of their current address because that's where they're used to living. That's where their shopping stores are. That's where their favorite restaurants are, the theater. That's where their kids go to school in that geographical location, and they might have family and friends or their church. So they're not looking to go to a different city. The majority of these buyers want to stay put. That's why we're going to market to these buyers so that we can have an opportunity to get them into our home. So if you'll notice, I've got 512 people. Let's go ahead and look at this list, guys. Here's the home that's for sale. A 10-mile wide circle brought us 75,000 people, and it's got me down to a list of 512. Now, I can go back into my demographics if I want to really get tight with this, and I can eliminate everybody. See, I think I did 650. Let's do a 700 score and see where she falls. So what's going to happen when this number returns? Let's see what it costs us to buy it, and then Do you remember on the video, a couple videos before, I showed you how to go in and create your own card? Well, what you're going to do is take a very nice picture of the home that you're selling, make that the picture of your card. Put on the front of it special financing options available for first-time home buyers, possible zero down if you've got areas that are zero down, or you could say zero down if it's a VA, right? So whatever your offer is on the back of the card, go ahead and give them a little bit of information, give them your name, your phone number, and then have them RSVP. Now, there's one other thing you can do, and you'll need to check with your broker, but if your homeowner agrees to it, you can always reimburse them. Give them a closing gift at the end, but get the homeowner to buy like a reconditioned iPad or say a 45-inch TV. You can get them for about $250, $300. And then what you do on that card is you say for the first 20 people that register with this link, and you can send them a Calendly scheduling link, you'll be entered into a contest for a drawing that day for an iPad or a TV or whatever. So guys, whatever you've got to do to get these buyers to come look at your home, but no, let me ask you this. Do you think any other realtor in your town is doing that? Probably not. So our list came back, guys. So again, remember, 10 miles out of an existing address of a possible home that you could have just listed, $75,000 or more a year. They've been renting for at least 3 years. And the list came back at 249 prospective clients. So I can buy that list for $24. And guys, if I wanted to, I could take that $249 and send every one of them a highly targeted card for $90. Is it worth $90 of your money to invite 250 people to come look at your brand new listing? So guys, this is an open house strategy that is on steroids. So this is something you can do with Mailbox Power. And you can do this not only to find buyers, possibly double dipping on this thing, writing a contract for the buyer as well as having a listing, but you can also use this in your listing presentations to impress the heck out of your seller. All right, that's it for this video. I know you like this one, so drop me some comments below and tell me what you think. Please hit the subscribe if you haven't and the bell for future videos. And do me a favor, do the ninja a favor, smash that like button if you like this video and share it. Well, you can't because it's private, but come back to me and let me know on comments what you thought about this video. And if you do this strategy, come back to this video and tell us how it worked for you. All right, guys, I will see you on the next incredible video.